rockets away, and the F-84 follows the weapons trail towards its target.
How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another heavy metal diecast video, and today we've got one here from SkyMax Models in 1/72nd scale diecast. It is the F-84 Thunderjet, and this is one from the French Air Force, Squadron 3/1 Argonne. Hopefully I'm saying that properly. I'm probably not, because my French is absolutely atrocious. Originally these were developed as a day fighter for the United States Air Force and would enter service in 1947, but was plagued by so many issues that it wasn't considered fully operational until 1949. Now, around 7,524 of these aircraft were made in all variants, and ours is an F-84G, which is considered one of the better variants. And as I said, ours is from the French Air Force, and they would operate around 140 F-84E and G variants during its service life with the French Air Force. Of course, I grabbed this secondhand, of course, for $50, so it does look pretty cool in there, and these do look really nice. So, well, enough talk about the box, hey. What we'll do is we'll quickly get this Thunderjet out and get our grubby little hands on it and have a real good look at it. Already with the F-84 out of the box, it does come with the little ordnance packet and landing gear packet, I do assume. And we want to get this aircraft in our hands. This looks pretty new, actually. So we'll get this little cover off. And on the side, it does have, well, the stand. And what we'll do is we'll grab this out. Oh, it comes out beautifully, which is fantastic. I love it when a model comes out of the packet without turning my hair even more grey than it already is becoming. Yeah, actually, this looks really nice. It's got, you know, an okay weight to it. Oh, I don't mind it at all. This looks pretty cool. Let's start by having a look at the front. There does look like to be a rooster or a cock on the front of that. I am not 100% sure. I think this is our first SkyMax model, I think. I can't recall. I've bought a few of them. I'm not sure if I've done the reviews on them yet. But we'll just say this is, maybe. But it does look very nice. There is no pilot in the cockpit. Does that open? Oh, shit. It slides open a little bit. I don't want to push too hard, but you can sort of see a little bit of detail in there. It does look to have a fair bit of detail in there. That is really nice. As I said, I grabbed this second hand. It was only $50, so for a $50 model, this does come up really nice. And of course, I don't think SkyMax are in production anymore, so if you do like what you see, as per usual, you will have to hunt down on the second-hand market for one of these. That's pretty cool. Everything's assembled on there, so you don't really have to do much on it at the moment. We do have a little bit, probably a couple of little fuel tanks will have to go underneath, and then of course our landing gear options. This does look fantastic. Let's have a little look underneath. It's all that bright silver all underneath. That does have a lot of detail there. That is pretty cool. Definitely. Wow. I do enjoy the look of this for sure. Alright, well, I'll stop talking about the look of it. What we'll do is we'll set this up with some landing gear options and finish it up and come back and have a look at a completed aircraft. Back in a moment. Alright, here we have the F-84 set up for in-flight. Very straightforward, of course. You just put your nose wheel cover in there, and then the main landing gear covers go straight on. Very easy. And then you do have a choice of two options for your ordnance loadout. These set of bombs and also a set of fuel tanks. I'll put the tanks on for when we do gear down. And of course, that's where your stand is going to go. You do get a cover for that if you do not want to use your stand. So for you in-flight guys, this is how your F-86 Thunderjet is going to look. And it does look mighty fine. I reckon this does come up really nice. Definitely so. Yep, definitely a cool looking one. And of course, we will see if it sits on the stand. And it does. And you don't have to take anything off, so you can display this one complete. And that is how your awesome looking French F-84 Thunderjet does look geared up and in flight. And I reckon that's pretty cool for sure. But we want to check this out with some landing gear extended, of course. So what we'll do is we'll go off and put some gear on this and come right back. Alright, here we have this F-84 Thunderjet set up for gear down. Very straightforward. There is a little tiny gear bay door you've just got to put in there, and then your main landing gear there. And you do the same on the other side, and that is the main landing gear done. Of course, that nose wheel drops in. That is a complete module there. And the main wheels, they roll. This does not feel like it wants to roll. And then, of course, you put those big fuel tanks on, and that they drop straight on without a problem. And then, of course, that little cover for your stand that you're not going to use because you're putting it on your landing gear. And that's how she sets up gear down. And that does look good. Yeah, this whole build is quite nice. I do like it. Like for me personally, I think this looks pretty cool. Definitely one to sort of grab if you do not have an F-84 Thunderjet in your collection. These SkyMax ones are pretty good. I assume they make a couple of different liveries, so hopefully you can find one from a nation that you do want to get one from. But this one is from the French Air Force, so we'll put this on the deck and see how she sits on her landing gear. Beautiful, sits there beautifully. All right, we'll wind this little video up, of course. So once again, this is by SkyMax Models. It is 1/72nd scale diecast, and it is the F-84 Thunderjet. And as usual, if you like this as much as me, throw us one of those if you can find that little thumb button down below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying the videos that we do put out. And of course, thank you so much for spending your valuable time in checking out another one of my videos. I really appreciate your time in watching the video. All right, everyone, thank you once again. You all have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers.